And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Hey folks, today I'm taking a look at a game called Ark of Animals. This is a game about Noah's Ark, and you are trying to help Noah save all the animals of the earth from the flood. Noah's Ark is certainly a theme that's used quite often, but this is also a game in which you're turning tiles over and placing them on your board. Something that is often used in games quite often. Do those two make a good combination? Let's find out. Each person has their own Ark board, they're all identical, and a pile of tokens are placed in the middle of the table face down. Everyone says go, and then with one hand and one hand only, you take a tile and you look at it and decide whether to put in your Ark or to put it back. If you decide to put it in your Ark, you will put it face down in your leftmost column. When your leftmost column is finished, then you can go to the next column. So I say, all right, and oh, well, that's not going to do so hot. And you're putting them face down. So I'm just going to put them all in here randomly, which is probably going to be really bad for my score. But let's see what happens. Maybe I'll score something. Once one person is finished, they then will grab the sand timer and flip it over. And that's how much time everybody else has. Once everyone's done, you're going to flip up all the tiles in your Ark. And yeah, this isn't going to go so well for me. All right. The first thing we do is we look at the grain. You have 3 cubes on your board that stand for grain. If anyone next to them is a herbivore, which here the zebra is, and up there the giraffe is, and down here the dove is, they will eat those pieces of grain. You're going to lose 2 points for each. So yay, I'm already starting at -6. Then each carnivore will eat any animal next to it, any herbivore next to it that's the same size or smaller. So this carnivore is a size 2, so he'll eat both zebras, and he'll eat this guy here. The alligator and the wolf eat the mouse. The wolf also eats these two. And let's see, the raven is not big enough to eat those two. But the fox, they'll eat him. There we go. So that's all that's left so far. Then we would remove duplicates. And we have 2 wolves, so only 1 wolf remains. Now you get 1 point for each animal in here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. -6, I'm at +2. Then if you're playing the master version of the game, you compare the balance of the Ark. What this means is you're going to see if the stuff on this side and this side weigh the same. Over here, in this column, you multiply their size by 2. So this is 2, 4, 6, nothing here. 6 on this side. Over here, 2, 4, 6, 8, and this is in a row times 1, 9. So it's 9-6, so I lose 3 more points. I'm back down to -1. And that would actually be my score for this round, except I was the person who finished the round, so I get 2 points for that. So I actually end with a score of 1. You also will get a bonus of 2 points if you have all 3 of these animals. You'll get a bonus of 2 points if you have the most mammals, which are the green animals. You'll get a bonus of 2 points if you have the most lizards or reptiles or amphibians. These are amphibians, sorry. The other ones are reptiles. And you get 2 points if you have the most. If you have all 3 birds. And that's really how you play the game. Almost everything is a size 1 or 2. An elephant is a size 3, so it can't be eaten by the carnivores. And you play 3 rounds of this, and whoever has the most points after 3 rounds is the winner. Oh no, 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 no. And by that I mean this game is not good at all. And I'll tell you why. Because this game has so many restrictions, it feels like you're playing a fun Noah's Ark game in a straitjacket. First of all, the fact that you have to place everything from left to right, place it face down so that you can't remember where stuff is, place it so that the carnivores eat any herbivore next to them, which means a double-sized carnivore, a size 2, will eat every herbivore in the game except for an elephant. So you basically have to let stuff die when you put stuff on the board. And then you can't put the herbivores in these spaces here because they're next to the grain, which essentially means they can't go there and there. You have so many restrictions upon you. I've played this multiple times now, and every time it's such a chore. Scoring is a chore. Figuring things out, it's just, there's no fun, no joy. This says here, it's a crazy pace of real-time gameplay. It's more of an insanely irritating pace. I don't mind the idea of turning tiles and putting them on. Galaxy Trucker is one of my favorite games. And I don't mind the fact that the carnivores eat the herbivores. That's a pretty cool idea, except almost all of them eat almost all of them. So there's really no point. You're sitting there and you're like, there's only a few ways that this setup even works. And then balancing the arc, that's like mathy nonsense. What? Why? You can't even really... Bad. Nobody I played with liked this. Everyone universally hated it. And me the most of all. Theme is okay. I mean, it's an overused theme, Noah's Ark. Flipping the tiles, but wow. I mean, if you're going to make a game like this, make it fun and interesting. There are many games that have fun and interesting ways to put tiles on the board and connect them and do different things. This is lazy designing, really. Carnivores eat herbivores, yay, and herbivores are useful because, well, they're not. So why am I putting them in my ark? Well, because you have to, because you need to put them in your ark. Dumb. Bad, don't get it.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews, as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at DicetowerNetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com.
Shut the door.
There.